And we're here again, sitting in front of the whitest plates I have ever seen in my entire life, with this mountain of risotto and Thai king prawns. King prawns? Are they king prawns? They look king prawns. It's the signature Thai prawn risotto at the 9th floor, with tom yum stock, tiger prawns, Namjin seafood sauce, chili oil, fresh coriander, and coconut cream. Enough talking, let's eat. This looks fantastic. Just see the size of that? Ding, see the size of that? A little bit of secret when you're eating prawns, with the tail still on. Crunch it right near the end, and then pull, and the prawn all pops out. So you're not leaving anything behind. My dad taught me that. Try the prawn first. Oh wow, oh my lord. And the good thing is that there's no mashed potatoes, so I don't have to worry about offending anyone. Oh my lord. Wow. Just that little bit of heat from the tom yum, but not overpowering at all. The creaminess with the coconut milk. Oh, and the risotto. Wow. I need to take a break. Oh, I want this to last as long as humanly possible, because it is so good. And there's not just the prawns on the top, there's also prawns all the way through the risotto. Well, no wonder this is their signature. This is absolutely fantastic. Evening, you've got to try this. You've got to try the prawn risotto. Wow. I'm lost for words. It's sensational. Chef, thank you.
I love this dish.
I love you.
It's a good dish, huh?
It's really, wow. When I first arrived in Thailand, I had tom yam goong soup for breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Oh, you loved it so much?
For like 3 months.
Until you got like...
And then after 3 months, I've never had it ever again. And this just brings back all of the memories of
the
first exposure that I had it, yes.
Actually, this dish was developed for the chef's table at Six Senses. I used to use it for chef's tables.
Oh wow.
And people wanted Pan-Asian cuisine, and I thought, what am I going to do? And I thought, how about this? So I tried it and I liked it, and so I used it regularly, and then we put it on the menu again.
Fantastic. You knocked it out of the park, mate. Knocked it out of the park.
Thank you.
Memories from those mornings in Samui when I arrived in Thailand in, when was it? April 1999. That's 20 years ago. My hair wasn't as grey. I was a little bit slimmer, a little bit more naive. Oh yes, I know exactly what I need to say. The 3 Qs. Quality, out of the park. Quantity, wow. You've seen me eating, you haven't seen me stop eating, and I'm only halfway through. So I think it's just the 2 huge big tiger prawns on the top, with small pieces chopped up all the way through the risotto. So quantity is definitely there, and the quickness for the way this dish is presented and all of the ingredients. If it was any quicker, I think there'd be a problem. I think just, yeah, cheers. I'm just going to sit here and just blissfully stare off into the distance until I finish eating this meal. So please, come back to me later. I don't need you anymore. Goodbye. All right, here we are. Our second dish of risotto in Phuket. We're at the fabulous Dusatani Laguna, Phuket, at the restaurant being...
La Trattoria.
Okay, exactly. Well done, chef.
Thank you.
And what does that mean?
Old style of kind of restaurant. So La Trattoria means old that kind of restaurant.
Okay, sort of like an old family style restaurant that's grown out of someone's house, out of the kitchen.
It was really traditional because it was cooked on the homemade style.
Okay, great. And that's what you specialize here in?
Yes.
Homemade, good products.
Good product, easy way to cook, but good.
Okay, fantastic.
And traditional.
Great, I can't wait to get into it. And today we've got risotto with live, well, they're not live now, are they? They were live minutes ago. Canadian lobster swimming around in the tank. So it cracked the head off and everything. It was fantastic. Right, I'm going to get...
Just a little bit of botarga.
And what's that? Botarga.
Botarga is a Sardinian dry egg fish. It's a very typical thing from
Okay,
Sardinia.
so it's quite salty?
It's
A little bit
quite
salty, quite
yes,
salty.
and it's good with the sweetness of the lobster.
Okay. Now you've made this, chef, from scratch since we arrived.
Yes, so we toast the rice on the old style. We share it with a little bit white wine. The lobster was cooked on separately with a little bit brandy. Cook very fast, like just 2-3 minutes, otherwise become dry. So
Okay.
we want our lobster juicy.
Yeah.
So once the lobster is cooked, we remove and we continue to cook our risotto with the juice and the sauce made it by the lobster.
Okay, great.
Just when the risotto is ready in the end,
Yeah.
we amalgamate everything with a little bit basil chlorophyll from the basil.
Okay.
And just in the end, we keep our lobster on top. So for this, the lobster keeps tender and juicy and doesn't become very dry.
Wow, fantastic. The 3 Qs, quality, quantity and quickness. I think we should go to quickness first. You just heard everything that went in to make this, and it was less than 10 minutes? 10, maybe 12 minutes tops. Great, and to be sitting here in this location on a wonderful afternoon, this is what Phuket is all about. Quality, live Canadian lobsters, fresh out of the tank. Oh, quality, quality, quality. And quantity, a lot. Perfect amount.
Try it with a little bit extra botarga.
What did you call this
This
then?
one, someone call it like the parmesan of the sea.
Oh, the parmesan of the tree, of the sea.
Product is, you can cook or you can just spread on top. It's ready one. So it looks like a parmesan what you put on top of the pasta. It's eggs.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, I really like the homey feel of the food. Great big portions. You can tell there's a lot of care that's gone into this presentation. Where you've got the lobster head, got some claws. Oh, they've been deshelled, so I can eat them as well. Eat the claws. Yes, because that's one thing about seafood. My wife loves to eat crab, and she says the harder it is to actually put the food from the plate to the mouth, the more enjoyable it is. It's like a struggle. You know, there's that, I've won, I'm eating it. But that's one thing I don't really enjoy, is having to crack bones and shells, and so this is perfect, absolutely perfect. The restaurant is award-winning, and it is the only 5-star Italian restaurant in the Laguna complex. Okay, so I'm stuffed. What a meal. That was, oh, these are nice, very nice. What a meal. That risotto with Canadian live lobster was just hit it out of the park. That brings us to the close for this dish at the Dusatani Laguna Phuket. Absolutely thoroughly enjoyed it. Get yourself down here and let's see what the next place has to offer. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. That was quick, wasn't it? Here we are already having some more risotto. We had such a great time at the Dusatani down the road that we thought, oh, on the way home, let's stop for some more. Because you can never have enough risotto, can you? Especially not in Phuket. And this is fantastic. Just have a look at this. Here we are, 5 minutes drive from where we've just come from, from the Dusatani, in Tinley Place in L'Opera, Ristorante Italiano, with the Tuscany special risotto, which, let me just make sure I say what it is correctly. Risotto ai porcini, Italian rice with porcini mushroom and Parmesan cheese sauce. Wow, look at this. And I'm going to get stuck in. Now look at the size of this plate. Look at that. Now this is, it's not even, oh wow. Parmesan cheese already, extra Parmesan's already been added. I asked the Chef Paolo to add it for me, so I knew just the right amount by going by Italian standards. Oh wow, so buttery and creamy. And the mushroom flavour is just to die for, my goodness. Wow, you're really gonna have to try this one, mate. No, there's not gonna be any left. This is great, and look at the amount of mushrooms that's all the way through here. Wow. We always go for the 3 Qs, so we might as well start off with the quickness first. Homemade risotto is going to take a little bit of time. Now we're talking 15-20 minutes we waited, just enough time for a nice cold beverage, which they now have on tap. You know what I mean? Not even finished it, and there it is. Brought straight, piping hot from the kitchen, which I think is just enough time. Perfect timing. Quantity, it's enormous. Look at the size of that bowl. Quality, out of this world. And I will see if I can grab Chef Paolo's attention just to get him to explain why this is a speciality from Tuscany. Chef, please tell me why this is so good.
Well, I mean, there's a few little secrets, which is not really secret. First of all, the rice has to be the right one. It's the cannelloni rice.
Cannelloni rice, yeah.
Which it can withstand a 25-minute cooking, and still yet the grains, as you see, they are quite not clumped together.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
If you would do it with the jasmine rice and stuff like that, it would be like not al dente. And of course, the porcini mushroom in this case is a must, and starting to we say biscottare, like you have to dry up the rice with the olive oil without any other things at the beginning to make it crispy. The rice itself.
The rice crispy, yeah.
And then, like my mother would say, you add tiers of chicken stock in this case. If it's, of course, a seafood.
How many tiers? 1 tier, 2 tiers?
Tiers at the time, so that you don't bring down the temperature.
Okay.
And that goes on for 25 minutes.
Wow.
At the very last minute, then you of course, you have a splash of white wine, just a little bit of white wine. I always cook with white wine, and some of the wine actually also go to the food. And at the last minute, that's another thing that is very important. At the last minute, you add a dollop of butter.
Okay.
And you cover the casserole.
Okay.
So after cooking for 25 minutes, by sitting there with this dollop of butter, the rice kind of relax a little bit.
Okay.
And of course the butter is a conduit of flavor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like 1 minute, 1 minute and a half, then you mix it and you eat it as fast as you can. And
serve it.
You've been waiting already quite a bit. I think you should go ahead. It's
I am.
quite a big portion, I must say.
It is a big portion,
But,
yes. Is this special for me, or is this normal size?
Well, it is a bit bigger than the usual.
Okay, well, because I'm a bit bigger than usual.
Yeah, they're bigger than usual. So then I think I'll bring you some water from Piedmont.
Yes, even better. Thank you, Chef. It's absolutely fantastic. And as Chef Paolo just mentioned, I should eat this as quickly as possible. You know, I don't want to, because the flavors are so good. They just stay in your mouth for so long. You know, I had one mouthful the whole time he was explaining things, and it's still there. I can still feel the richness, the buttery flavor, the al dente rice, and the mushrooms are just, wow. I tell you what, we've had some good risotto in Phuket, the 3 places we've been, and amazingly, 3 different styles. You know, at the 9th floor, we did an Asian fusion with the risotto, where it was with the tom yam goong flavor and the tiger prawns that were all the way through it. Then at the Dusatani, it was more of a grandmother's style, hearty risotto with Maine lobster flown in that were still kicking, as you saw just now. And now we're here with the Tuscany style risotto, and the flavors, and yes, 25 minutes we've waited, so it's not the quickest risotto we've had, but by no stretch of imagination is it the worst. All 3 of them have balanced themselves to be equal leaders in my books for sensational risottos. And I just love the music. You know, Italian opera, we're in l'opera. Ristorante Italiano. And there's people continually walking in, which is a great sign. Ladies and gentlemen, and all our viewers and fans, don't forget to give us a like on the page and share it with your friends. This brings us to a close for our risotto journey in Phuket. We've been in 3 fabulous places, and there's so many other great restaurants in Phuket, and we're going to keep exploring those places in upcoming episodes. So make sure you stay tuned. And the camera's falling, JP. Okay. I think we should keep that in, I think. So thank you for watching. Give us a like, give us a share, And we'll see you next time. And what the munch. And don't forget, keep eating Phuket, because I do. He's looking at me. Sorry, buddy. You're too good to not eat.